So is this final table, or are
This is
we?
definitely not.
Okay.
We have a solid 200 hands to go
Okay. All right.
as of yet, and we're gonna still take our time. So like we'll be breaking everything down. We're not gonna just like skip through everything. Um, See that take it down. Yeah, like we can go even smaller than this. Honestly, saving money. You can go like 10K, like 9,800, like something ridiculously small like that. We're just gonna be folding out like hands like this, like king six of diamonds, all of that stuff. Like king six of diamonds might like is probably a call here in big blind shoes, but the cool thing is that like one common theme of our opponents is that like as recreational players, they don't know the correct defend ranges, like both pre-flop and post-flop. So like I had like king six of diamonds, they should be calling to like a third quarter pot bet, but they're not going to. Like they're gonna obviously call like king six of clubs here. Um, like that's very obvious, and like and anybody a blind squirrel can recognize that. But like a lot of the other hands that they should be defending, they just aren't. Um, so like yeah, like 9,800 it would do the same job that 12,222 would do here.
Mhm.
See, I'm still struggling to defend something like King Six of Diamonds or King Five of Diamonds or whatever. And
On a board like that.
yes, and it's still cloudy for me to recognize where I should be defending in those spots.
Yeah, like I'd be defending like a lot of my diamond combos, both like king high diamonds. I'd be defending like some jack high diamonds, some like I'd be defending like five six of diamonds. I would actually really like to see a check raise here in their shoes with a hand like five six of diamonds, six seven of diamonds, eight seven of diamonds.
Yeah, can you give us defend range in that spot? Would you mind?
Defend like
Like versus like a quarter size pop bet or yeah.
yeah. So on queen four four, two clubs, one diamond. So like okay, here's our defend range. Like our defend range is something like this.
Versus a quarter size bet.
Or for just
Well,
pre.
I'm talking about pre, and then we're gonna
Okay,
like splice this down. Um,
okay.
so like once we see a quarter pot C bet, queen of clubs, four of diamonds, like I'm not folding any of my ace X to that bet. I'm also not going to be folding any of my king of clubs combos. So like king of clubs diamond, king of clubs heart, king of clubs spade, um, and we're just like having to fold a lot of these offsuit stuff.
Uh-huh.
Um, we're not defending any of these Jack 10 offsuits. Obviously, defending all of our queens. We don't have these hands, by the way. But then, and then I'm not folding any pair here, like either.
Okay.
And then like a lot of my worst like combos of like backdoor straight, backdoor flush, I'm actually gonna check raise here. Like even like as bad as like three deuce of diamonds. Like we could actually check raise that. We can like we're not gonna be check raising a 4x here. Just because exploitatively we know our opponents are going to be betting so often on this board texture that when we do have a four, like we need to just like slow play.
Well, and when stacked up is shallow enough that we don't need 3 streets to get it all in, like
Yeah.
that factors in too, right?
Yep, absolutely. But then I would be check raising like things like 5 deuce of diamonds, like 5 deuce of diamonds, 5 deuce of clubs, 5-3 of diamonds, 5-3 of clubs. I mean, it's like
Those are all check raises.
getting his root. Yeah, getting his root is like 6-3 of diamonds, 6-3 of clubs.
That's true.
6-5 of diamonds, 6-5 of clubs, 7-5 of diamonds, and 7-5 of clubs. 7.
And what's the size? I'm still struggling. Like when I'm check raising S bluff, like there. What's the exact sizing that we're gonna use versus the sizing that you bet? Like,
Given stacked a pot, we don't have to go really big. Like we can go as little as like 30K here.
okay.
Like 2.5x. Like 2.5x here, given stacked a pot, is like it's gonna do the same job as like a 3x or like my normal sizing when we're deeper is going like minimum of like 42 here, or like I'll go upwards. I'll go somewhere between when we're like deep, when we're both like 40-50 bigs or more deep. I'm going like 48 here for a check raise.
Okay, because that's the difference that I'm struggling with. So, so how deep do we have to be to make it like 4x versus making it 2.5x?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, yeah. So say we both had 180K here, right? Then we could go more towards that sizing. Because so like I would probably say like around 30 bigs or more.
Okay, so 30 bigs or more.
Yeah.
Gets you do the 4x sizing.
Yeah.
Less than 30 bigs. You're doing
And you only have about 15, and he
2.5.
looks like he only has about 24.
Yeah. Yeah. You could even reasonably do it on this stack depth, but I would probably downsize off this stack depth.
Yeah, because I think when I've been check raising as a bluff and stuff, sometimes when we've been short, I've been going too big, and then sometimes when we've been deep, I've been going too small, and I've been getting confused on when I should be going what sizing.
Yep.
Honestly, I tend to just size it to what I want. Like if I want to fold, I tend to go bigger, and if I want to call, I go smaller. Like with my 4x here, like I'll even click it back sometimes because they're just never folding.
See, well, that's not true though.
More often than not, like I get calls from people when I click it back, or like
their betting frequency on this board texture is like any 2 cards that they have. I would prefer not to check raise our 4x here, actually, especially given
in this spot,
especially given stack depth. You know, like stack the pot here is like when this c-bet gets put in. If we switch positions, we're big blind and villain is hijack. Villain doesn't even have 2x pot. I get the whole clickback thing. Like I would prefer,
I'm not talking about in this hand. I
would prefer it on a different board texture.
For sure.
Like
no, I'm just talking about spots in general where we want to call. Like when Fallon's talking about sizing, like I think there's some room to size to what we want our opponent to do, right?
Well, personally, I'm when I'm check raising, like I'm talking about check raising as a bluff.
Yeah, I think we can be super exploitative here and have mostly bluffs and very few like value combos. Like I'm with you on Poker Pastor on if I want to call.
Right.
If I want to call, like, it's like I'm usually sizing like down a little bit.
So-
like,
But as a
that.
bluff, the blockers don't really matter as a bluff here at this point, right? Because we're not really going to get. Do we really ever expect our opponents to fold a queen here?
We're gonna see a turn card a lot of the time, and it's gonna help to pick up equity to put the. I mean, yeah, we're not gonna expect them to fold the queen right now, but like, you don't think like pocket nines ever continues here, or like ace king with the ace of clubs, or like ace king of diamonds, ace king of clubs, like. That's why having 5-6 of diamonds here is really valuable. Like
all the backdoor equity you've got.
Yeah, exactly. It's like potentially like we peel off 8 of diamonds and we chunk it in there, and like pocket nines, pocket tens, pocket jacks is like, okay, I'm out. Or like ace king with ace of clubs is like, I'm out. Who knows what they do even with like 10-9 of like what if they have 10-9 of clubs and it comes to 8 of diamonds? And we check raise flop and they called, and then we shove turn. 10 high flush draw isn't calling off.
Sometimes they are, unfortunately.
Like that's the value. That's
Yeah.
the value of not having a club in our hand, is that we unblock clubs for our opponent to have. So when they brick off on turn and we shove, that like we have massive fold equity.
One of the Lappy effects that I've had this week is there's been 3 times now where I've bluffed on the river, like jammed, gotten called, and won the hand. Like, people are so non-believers sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I see him
Bluffing with
called,
the
I'm
best
like,
hand is the goat.
I'm like, dang it, he called, and then I'm like, how did I just win this hand? What just happened?
That's great. The value bluff.
Yeah. It's a
Oh,
thing.
I miss your streams, Justin. Like where you like this is now we're gonna get a call here. It's called the Lappy effect.
Mm-hmm.
It happened.
That's right. So yeah, I don't know. So did we kind of like touch base on this hand enough?
Yeah,
Like,
that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
like I split my like call ranges. Like I would be calling with all my queen X, all my king X of club. So like my king of club combos, all of my ace X, and then we have a bunch of backdoor diamond hands that we're gonna be check raising, that are backdoor straight, backdoor flush. Taking advantage of a very wide.
Are we check raising any of our club hands though?
Yeah, like I said, those weak ones.
Okay.
Okay. Usually like 10 of clubs and down. This gets a little tricky though. Like given stack the pot, like it's like not even 2-1. Like we probably just check shove a lot of our club combos. Really.
Like 5-9 clubs. If you had 5-9 clubs,
5-9 clubs, yeah. Yeah, because we're expecting our opponent to be c-betting this board with their whole range. Mm-hmm. And like, the times they have a queen, it sucks because we only have like, 30-some% equity, but that's not going to be the case every time. Like, they're not just going to have a queen here. Like, you have to not have Mupsy, monster under the bed syndrome. And you just have to kind of go for it. So yeah, we'd be like check shoving like a lot of our club combos actually, especially like 10 high clubs and lower, jack high clubs and like king. Like, probably given this scenario with stack to pot, we probably just put it in with all of our club combos. But like when we're deeper stacked, like 30, 40, 50 bigs and more, we're going to be just check calling like our jack high clubs, our king high clubs, our ace high clubs.
Your club condos with overs.
Yeah, our better club combos. Yep. And with like jack high club combos, we have like overs to like all of their middle pairs, right? Like
right.
9s, 8s, 7s, 6s, 5s. So that's one of our considerations as well. And so it's a nuanced strategy that we definitely want to take in like a lot of spots actually, and we can continue to kind of discover more spots. We're going to be getting deeper in this tournament, and we're going to have more chips eventually. So hopefully we can find some spots too where there's more post flop play.
Yeah, since you came in second, I'm guessing you got some more chips at some point.
Yeah.